Yo, peace to the gods. Reflected light from the most honorable master teacher, the melanated mystic Baba G. Um, a tomb reflection. Welcome back to Chance and Opportunity. Um, I wanted to teach a little bit today, reflect some light from the Messiah, um, Carbonation TV. So, reflection. Welcome back to Chance and Opportunity. It's another opportunity for you to master thyself, um, and know thyself, have divine knowledge of self, and master one's mind and consciousness, master your thoughts, so you can master your reality and become and ascend out of the physical realm into a more spiritual realm. So let's get into a reflection. Um, we know by the first Hermetic principle, all is mental. So why I say that is to say this. You are creating your reality in a sense. Um, we are just living off of our astrological program, meaning the way the universe, the sun, moon, and stars, and the zodiac was aligned at the time of your birth. It gives you your genes, it gives you your DNA playout or your genome, and it gives you who you are as a person. Everybody is you, everybody is me in different frequencies and forms of itself. We are all the sun, we are all energy consciousness. Your astrological programming is just like your unique character within this matrix and within this simulation, right? So me having a sun sign in Scorpio and you having a sun sign in um, Aquarius, we're going to have different features. We're going to have different attributes to ourselves, but in essence, we are the same being. We are all one. So, why I say, in a sense, you are creating a reality, because reality is a residual of one's mind. See, your environment is reflection of your thoughts. That's why it's good to see even these pictures and everything in this room. If it was up to me, and when I can master my reality more, my room will just be completely empty. It would just be, maybe my walls will probably be green. If I could have it my way, I'd have a circular room and it'd be green and have nature all around it to reprogram my subconscious. So, and it'd probably have some hieroglyphics or some metal nature of like the Ankhs and all these things, to good symbolism for my mind, so I can continually see um, a divine reflection of myself, to so I can remember who I am. Like, that's why I got this on my wallet. I am God with the Ankh. Excuse myself. The I of Ra. I am God. See, everything in reality is symbolic reflection. Why I say that, in a sense, you're not creating a reality, because it was already here. See, energy cannot be created or destroyed, only transformed. So how can you really create anything? How can you create energy? You are energy. Everything is energy. You can turn a piece of paper into a painting. You can turn a tree into a chair. You can transform what is already there. You can turn a piece of coal into a diamond. You can turn um, you can change your physical appearance. You can literally change reality, but you cannot create reality. You are just observing reality. So in a sense, you are creating it in that sense, but in the highest perspective of thinking about it, you don't create anything. You are merely, you are everything. You can't you didn't even create yourself. I know the Bible says man or Adam or Atum was molded out of the dust of the earth, which I dig that. I see that. You know, if you think of yourself as God, right, and you think that um, you made this avatar, this earthly body from your consciousness and your mind, and you know that your body is made up the same elements as the universe, space dust. You know, you made yourself. You know, every day you look in the mirror, you're looking at a figment of your imagination. Like it's a holographic universe. Life is just a projection of your mind and your thoughts. Um, your brain is encased in darkness, so you're just picking up electrical signals that's your brain is interpreting as a physical reality. But when you realize this reality is spiritual, everything is energy. I am energy, so my hand, right, it looks like a physical object, but it's really just light. It's really a light show. My hand is made up of atoms, and atoms are made up of 99.99 empty space. So what appears to be physical is an illusion. I don't truly even have a body. I am just a mind. I am just consciousness. So with that being said, reflection, um, that's why it's good to see there's a lot of distractions in life. See, I was trying to make this video earlier outside, but there's so many noises and distractions from the outside world. That's Nothing is outside, it's all in your mind. But when you're around loud trucks and you're around traffic and you're around in a big city with a bunch of noises and all these things, there's so many distractions that you're literally your subconscious, your mind is taking in all that information. But you start to live autopilot. You start to become your environment. That's why it's good to isolate, reflection. Why I say this is because right now I'm more in control of my reality. See, when I go out into a city, I can't control what happens because anything can happen. I could get robbed. I hope that doesn't happen, but um, you know, there can be accidents. There's cars. Like it's chaotic. But in this room, it's safe and sound, and I have a sound mind because I don't have distractions. I just have me, this room, this space that I have, that I am dwelling in, the kingdom of God, the space in which I dwell in, the space or domain that I am dwelling in. All I have right now in this video, in this moment, is me, myself, and my thoughts. Little fan going on, you know. It's very calm, it's very peaceful. And I find when things are silent and when you are sat by yourself, with yourself, without distractions, without the TV, without all a bunch of people, and about in a city, these things like radio, whatever it may be, without when you're just by yourself, isolated from the world, and you can be alone, I feel this is when you are able to have peace. You'll be able to proclaim the kingdom of God because you have a sound mind, and you will be able to hear your own thoughts. You will be able to think clearer, because if there's 10 million things going on around you, you're not going to be able to think clearly. Your mind is going to be taking in too much. But That's why you have to empty your cup. You have to become empty, meaning you have to empty your mind and have nothing going on. And then that's when you're going to be able to have, you'll be able to challenge your mind and reprogram your mind, and to be able to speak your truth, and to be able to master your mind and your thoughts, and to push your mind, you know, and push your brain into higher ways of thinking. You'll be able to have more of an imagination, and you'll be able to so-called create and think about and focus. See, you can't. It's hard, very hard. It's very difficult to focus when there's 10 million things going on around you. But when it's just you and yourself, and you can sit there, meditate, and think, and focus and discipline yourself, then you will be able to excuse myself. Then you will be able to focus on what you want to happen in your reality. And if you watch Cosmic Currency on Carbonation TV, where your attention goes, energy flows. So the less distractions you have, and the more time you sit by yourself, and you can think, this is what I want to happen. This is what I want in my life. They call it law of attraction, manifestation. It's just focus. You are everything. And if you can vibrate on a frequency of what you want, but first you got to know thyself, or else you can be chasing, oh, I want a Ferrari, oh, I want $1 million, oh, I want this and that. Is that really what you want or need? Or is that what the TV has been telling you your whole life? Do you really want Wendy's fast food burger? Or is that what has been put in your mind, in your subconscious? Is that what has been put in your mind by the TV and the advertisements when you go down the street? Do you really want these GMO foods, or is that have been given to you, right? So, with that being said, reflection, when you can know thyself, then you will realize what you want, and you also realize what you need. And you will have MODs, morals over desires, and have the 3 Ps. Practice, perfect, preserve. See, you can become a master of anything in life, but first you have to master this up here. You got to master yourself, and then you can master anything. If you want to master skateboarding, you have to master yourself first and think, I am great, I am the best skateboarder, you know? If you want to do anything in life, if you want to become a master of anything, you have to teach it, right? That's what the most honorable prophet, the melanated mystic, teaches us. If you want to become a master at anything, you must teach it. So if you want to be a teacher, you got to teach. If you want to be a skateboarder, you got to teach others how to skate in verbally or physically, showing them in an example, right? You got to walk the walk. You got to walk what you talk. If you talk, you got to walk it. Live, you got to apply the knowledge and apply what you know, or else it's just faith without works is dead. But first you got to know thyself, or else you just going to be going out trying and doing whatever, because you haven't taken the time to figure out what you want to do. And I'm talking to myself. But if you want to become a master, and then you got the 3 C's of success: commitment, communication, and consistency. Whatever you want to do, reflection, focus on it, commit to it. That means don't give up. That means every single day, every single moment, think, eat, sleep, shit it, quantum physics. And you have the 5 sciences. It's broken down so simply. You have the 3 Ps, the 3 Bs, blood, breath, and bone. You have the 3 C's: commitment, communication, consistency. Then you got the 5 sciences, and Gaggett. There's nothing that you cannot do, reflection. So if you want to become something in life, you want to do something, commit to it. Stay consistent. Commit to it first. Be dedicated, and then stay consistent. Meaning, if you playing basketball, you better be shooting. You better keep, hours of the day, every day, consistently doing it. You want to be a rapper, you better be spitting bars every day. Be in the studio as much as you can. Skateboarding, skate, 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 skate. And then communicate about it. You gotta be talking about it 24/7. No matter what somebody else talking about, you start talking about what you talking about, what you want to happen. Oh, I am a coach. I'm a counselor. So, oh yeah, you talking about that? Oh yeah, but so I'm doing this counseling, and just keep communicating and talking about what you want to happen, and that's what will happen. It's the laws of the universe. When you obey the laws of the universe and then are in harmony with that, the gates are open, and there's nothing you cannot do, reflection. So stay focused. Keep your mind on the prize, and keep going after it. You know what I'm saying? But what is the most important thing beyond being the best basketball player, beyond being the best skateboarder, the best rapper? These are all things that are cool to do, but what is the most important thing to achieve in life? For me, is peace. And how do I get that? By knowing thyself, right? What you really want to achieve in life is securing your soul, is to be able to transcend this reality, and to be able to live in harmony with the universe. That's the real achievement. So beyond becoming a sports player, we should be having conversations of how we are gods, we are immortal beings. See, knowledge and information, and especially in this age, in the age of Aquarius, information is the most important thing to achieve, because this is the true currency. You see, we are collectively creating this reality, but a lot of people don't know that. But when you apply the 5 sciences and quantum physics, you're the only thing in existence. This reality does not exist without you, without your observation, without us. That's important to know, reflection. This life is a dream. So sure, you can be a movie star, you can do this and you can do that, you can do this and that, but what is important at the end of the day? Know thyself, information. See, that's why I study the Egyptians or the Kemites, because they live on a higher level, and we are our ancestors. And the black man is God. Melanin is one of the main 5 sciences. And information is important, reflection. Information. That means getting in formation, like birds flying in the sky. See, nature and being the ultimate observer of reality is going to put you at a certain vibration where you can master self and master reality, reflection. And I'm just saying all that to say that you can be whatever you want to be, but you have already done everything. You've been everything, because you are everything. So maybe it is time to do what your heart is telling you to do, reflection, and listen to yourself and not what other people are saying if that's not helping you. See, your mind is a garden, reflection. You have to be careful what you're putting in your mind and what you are letting out, right? The fruits that you are bearing, reflection. So, is it important? Is it cool to be a sports player, a skateboarder, whatever? Yeah, it's cool, but we're not all supposed to do that. Maybe you're supposed to be a farmer. Maybe you're supposed to be the the next person that invents the new um technology like Tesla. Maybe we supposed to be we're inventors, we're writers, we're this and that. We're all different. And the thing is, collectively, we can make this world heaven on earth. That's what we're doing. We are bringing our gifts and abilities and bringing them together. There's nothing that we cannot do. We are extraordinary beings. We are superhumans. If we can push our minds, reflection, we can do anything. Literally. Shit, you can make shit float with your mind. You can do anything. Like, we're telepathic. We're we're multi-dimensional beings. We can astral travel. We can travel to the astral plane. We can travel to other planets, other realms, but we will not be able to do any of these things if we don't know thyself. So, information is important, and why I admire the ancestors, my ancestors, right? And we know Asians, my ancestors, the original Asians was black. We know everybody on this earth was originally dark-skinned and melanated, because that's where we all came from. There's nothing new under the sun, reflection. So why I say that is this. I say that because the lack of knowledge of self leads to ignorance and leads you into realms of being in the dark and not knowing that you are the light, and being in dark places within your mind and thinking that you are, and losing control of reality. You can't control anything, but what you can control is you. And if you open your eyes today, it's another opportunity. And you have that opportunity and chance to get right where I'm at. Life is not hard. It's easy. You just making it hard. I'm talking to myself. You just making it hard by your perspective of what's going on. We the ones, humans, we the ones that causing the most trouble, and we make things so complex when life is simple. It's very simple, reflection. And if we can use our brains, we can do extraordinary things. But first, we got to get on the first frequency of nature, and that's thinking like a god. Because when you start thinking that you separate from God and you start living in the age of Pisces, you going backwards. See, us beings, we're from the future, so we already been in the age of Aquarius. We the ones that brought the age of Aquarius, right? Sped time up, so we light years ahead. So we got to use our brains, reflection. We gotta consciously make that our mission, to elevate our minds and to elevate our consciousness so we can be greater. And I don't mean just being greater basketball players. I don't mean just being greater rappers. But if that's what it takes to spread the message, okay, but like, what are we talking about? What are we doing here? What conversations are we having? Or are we talking about the same things? Religion, talking about doing drugs and fucking bitches and this and that. Though that is cool, there's a whole higher consciousness and frequency on this earth plane. It's just carbonation and elevating just yourself. Just elevate yourself, reflection. Don't matter who you are, whatever you want to call yourself. Elevate yourself and There's so much information out here to be applied to your life that there's no excuses to not be great. You know what I'm saying? You cannot be great. I mean, you cannot not be great right now. You are a great reflection. I am great. I am love. I am light. Positive affirmations. We eating the right things. You fuck a Ferrari. You feel me? Fuck a Ferrari. Fuck material things. Fuck this world, bro. You know what's important? Is me, myself, my soul, which is my body. See, who gives a fuck about a Ferrari, bro? I am the Ferrari. My body, I have a human body. We neglect our own bodies for outside external things. Love yourself, reflection. Realize that you having a body, meaning being here and existing, you are already rich. Be in tune with your body first. Put the right foods and elements within your body. See that sun? See that light behind me? I am the light. I am the darkness that created the light. And the light is my fuel. That's what's powering. I'm a solar being, meaning my body is being powered off of the sun. Do you realize that? My body is a solar panel. Do you realize how cool that is? I'm getting enlightened by being able to speak this truth. But do you realize how cool that is? Especially if you melanated. Melanin is a superconductor of the sun. It picks up the full spectrum of the sun. So do you realize how amazing it is to be here? Or do you just think, oh, I'm just stuck on these programs? Man, fuck the program, bro. Get with the program, you feel me? My program is lit. My DNA is lit, reflection. Do you realize how cool it is that our bodies we're solar beings powered by the sunlight, just like a plant? We have the same DNA as a plant, reflection. Chlorophyll is the same as melanin. So when you are eating chlorophyll, which is greens, which is plant-based foods, eating from the earth, natural things, whether they be cooked or not, you're eating sunlight. You are eating, everything is the sun in different forms. So you are eating energy. And if you can sustain your energy, right? Sunlight, water, exercise, the right foods, your spaceship, your vehicle is getting you're upgrading your software. You're upgrading yourself, your body, and then you're going to be able to think better, move faster, and travel faster. Right? There's the Ferrari that can go, they just like a bullet down the street. And there's the old car that doesn't have the right, you know what I'm saying, has old oil, has old, it's moving, it's kind of like, that's what we trying to do as humans. Evolution, we trying to get to the next level. Paradigm shift, we trying to get to the next level. You didn't need that. You feel me? You didn't need nothing. You didn't need all the money. You didn't need a new car. You didn't need none of these things. You know what you needed? To use your mind. That you're trying to get a vehicle. You are the vehicle. But where are we trying to go? We trying to upgrade ourselves and vibrate higher to the frequency of the sun. The frequency of love, which is understanding and knowledge, divine knowledge itself, staying in the kingdom of heaven. So when you can That's why I admire the Egyptians, because they lived at that type of level. So when you can start upgrading your self reflection, love yourself, give your body what it needs. I don't mean clothes. I don't mean material things. I mean things that are going to enhance your soul, right? The right things for your mind. Then you will be able to start to grow. What does a tree need to grow? A plant need to grow? Sunshine, water. The main things that you need is sunshine and water. And to be eating the right thing and getting the proper amounts of oxygen, being out in nature and being able to be still. But anyways, reflection, you already know what it is. But your mind is a powerful thing. Don't waste it. The brain is a terrible thing to waste, reflection. Use your brain and push your brain to get to that next level. You know what I'm saying? And be about it, you know. Don't let nobody hold you back. And we're here for each other. So you're not doing it just for you. You doing it for others. Because they are you. I am you, you are me. So if you become a better person for you, you ultimately making me a better person. If I'm going to be the best person that I can be, I'm making everybody else around me better, my environment better. Even though we're crabs in a bucket, if I become the best and I make it out, I make it to a new level for myself, you know what? My environment and my city or whatever, I'm doing it for them. If I could become the greatest, you doing it because I am you. And that's what it's all about. Separation is an illusion. It don't matter if somebody not growing with you. Grow for them. You know what I'm saying? Somebody stuck in they world, let them be. It's time for you to ascend. It's time for you to become the greatest that you can be. And if people want to join you, let's go. It's time. That's what I'm saying. It's time. It is time to get shit going. It's time to get our minds running again. It's time to get this knowledge. It's time to have these intellectual conversations that keep our minds stimulated and so we can get our goals accomplished. It's time to talk about what we want to happen, not about what we don't want to happen. Fuck what we don't want to happen. It's time to get shit rolling, reflection. And you either with it or against it. You either with me or you not. But it's no hard feelings. I am you and I love you. I love myself. So you want to do what you want to do? That's fine. I'm going to do what I want to do. And if you fucks with me and my frequency and you want to join me, then let's go. It's time. And what I'm promoting is growth. I am not just material, oh, let's get money. That's easy. Anybody can say, oh, let's get money. I'm talking about spiritually evolving. The money will come. All that shit don't matter. Mind over matter. I'm talking about spiritually growing and becoming better for ourselves and our future generations. And being the best example of being what a great human is supposed to be like. Fuck the past. I've been a terrible human sometimes. In the past, I've made a lot of mistakes, reflection, and I forgive myself. I made a lot of mistakes and I did the wrong thing a lot of times. But if I can make that conscious effort to do the right thing and to become the best person that I can be in this lifetime, today, right now, in this moment, and I can continually stay on that frequency of saying, you know what, I'm gonna do the best thing. I'm gonna fight and shadow box my demons, and I'm gonna make it through. And no matter what happens, and I don't need nothing. I don't need all the material thing. I don't need nothing. All I need is me. I believe in myself. As long as that sun's shining outside and there's some even if it's raining, I'm gonna make it through the rain. I'm gonna make it through the storm. But if it's the sun is shining and it's a nice day outside and I can walk down the street, I'm gonna keep walking and keep putting that keep putting that foot in front of the next foot. Keep walking, keep going. Reflection. Don't give up. And I'm talking to myself. Don't give up no matter what. Just keep going and pushing yourself. And believe in yourself. Believe that you don't need nothing else. But don't put yourself down for other people. Don't go down to where they at. Lift them up. You know what I'm saying? But don't go down to where they at to be miserable with people. Nah, fuck that. I'm not about to do that. You can have everything that I have. You can have everything the Migos have. You can have everything that the fucking richest person. You can have all that. That shit don't even matter. They don't even have what I have. A lot of people, most successful people, what they really possess beyond material things, the true riches, the true treasures are in heaven. So what successful people really possess, what people are going to admire you for, is your light, is for your energy, is for who you are as your person, not what you have, but what you can offer spiritually, what you can give them, not financially, not this and that, but mentally, what you can get, what you have to offer mentally, emotionally, right? So the most successful people, what they truly possess is that spirit of being great. And anybody in this whole entire planet can possess this spirit. Fuck doubt, fuck worrying. You got this, reflection. And you was it. You was it, and you was always it, and you will forever be it. You just gotta remember who you are and stop sleeping on yourself. Most people in this world sleeping on it, they selves, and they faking it, and they trying to be something that they not. But you always been great. You always been the greatest ever. You the GOAT. You the greatest of all time, reflection. Believe in thyself. Know thyself. Anyways, that's all I gotta say, reflection. I love myself. Keep pushing. Peace to the guys.